In just a few short days, I'm going to be in Japan and I can't believe it. My husband and I are off to Japan. It's a trip of a lifetime and we're going to be there for around about 2 weeks. I'm not going to take you through what I'm packing because I'm hoping to pick up some exceptional fashion pieces when I'm there. What I want to show you today is what I'm going to be traveling in. A long haul outfit that is both comfortable, practical and still stylish. Now for me, it's super important that I'm comfortable when I'm flying, especially long haul. You know how cabins can go from really, really cold to really hot and it seemingly has no real pattern. So you want to make sure that you have layers. You want to make sure that you're not too hot, just in one outfit, if you like. So I like to wear really comfortable items that I can kind of remove and I'll still look good. So I have chosen this beautiful cashmere outfit. I'm wearing this cashmere sweater, which is a cable, but it's very relaxed and it's roomy. So I can wear either a long sleeve tee underneath or a vest. It's a beautiful, beautiful cashmere sweater that I have worn so many times. It's quite wide sleeve. It doesn't feel restricted. It's super soft. It's fabulous. Now, if I do get too warm, of course, and I've got a long sleeve t-shirt underneath, I can literally just throw this round my shoulders just to keep myself a little bit cozy. So that's the top that I'm definitely wearing on the way to Japan. Now for the bottoms, I've got 2 items. I've got a cashmere pair of trousers and I have these which are a wool cashmere blend. Now these are a little bit longer and if I'm honest, a bit more roomy. So I'm probably going to wear this pair of trousers, but I am going to pack these just in case I spill anything over myself. Now it's 13 hours is a long time. Obviously there's movies, there's snacks, there's food, there's drinks. You never know. And the last thing I want is to end up on the other side with a great big stain of whatever all over my trousers. So I'm going to be taking both of these so that I have an emergency pair, or if one of them just doesn't feel that comfortable. They're pretty much the same, but also my thinking is that they are so comfy, I'll be able to wear these when I'm lounging around my hotel room as well. They're also just the most divine, softest material. Now on my feet, I'm going to have these lovely, comfy woolen socks. These are so lovely. These were a gift. They're hand knitted little cashmere booty socks. They're so lovely. Now I often take my shoes off when I'm on board. I don't like bare feet on board aircrafts. Trust me, you don't want to have your feet bare when you're on an aeroplane. But I will be wearing something super cozy, super comfy. But if I'm not wearing these, you're going to laugh at these. These are not a fashion statement. These were a mistake. But compression socks. Look at these. Have you ever seen anything so bonkers in your life? These are my compression socks. Now, if I'm honest, I'm going to actually do an emergency order. I ordered these just as a little bit of a joke because they're compression socks, but I didn't really realise how bright pink they were going to be with bananas. I'm going to wear some compression socks. It's really important. Nobody wants a DVT by the time that they get to the other side. And that is something that I'll have on. If my feet are still cold with compression socks, and I'll get some flesh coloured ones or black ones, then I will be popping little cashmere socks on. For my feet, for actually walking about, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Uggs. You cannot beat a pair of Uggs because they are so, light, literally. They weigh nothing. So they're super comfy to wear through the airport, through customs and obviously passport and all of that you've got to do. Once you're on board, they're also super, super comfortable and they look pretty stylish at the end of the day. These are well worn, they're comfy, they're like a pair of slippers and they keep your feet nice and cozy and warm whilst also keeping your feet protected. Now, I won't necessarily wear these in Japan. These are definitely things that I wear when I just want to be comfortable. So I wear these a lot at home. I think that these are going to be fabulous for traveling with because, as I said, they're light. So should I want to change into my trainers or sneakers, which I'm going to show you in a minute, These will go into my baggage really easily, my hand luggage even, because first of all, they compact down to nothing and they're so light, so they're not going to be a headache to have to lug about. If I decide to change my footwear before I get to the hotel, then it will be these. These are my lovely chocolate brown and burgundy Adidas. They're super funky, super stylish, super of the moment as well. And I'll be popping those on with just some cream socks. Those will be my 2 items of footwear that I will take on my hand luggage, my travel luggage, because at the end of the day, I don't really need loads of different clothes. I don't really need to have to worry about that because we're going to have hold luggage, of course. Now, my top tip, if you do feel cold or you're worried that you might get chilly inside the cabin, is to get yourself a cashmere or a pashmina, a big wrap. Now, this one will go with my outfit so beautifully. It is the most divine colour. It is a mink with pink equestrian. Have I got it upside down? Yes, I have. Let me do it properly. It's a lovely, lovely wrap. It's huge. I'll pull back a little bit. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's double-sided, so you've got a lovely pink, then you've got obviously the mink side. Now that's going to go so well with my cashmere outfit, my neutral outfit, but equally this will too. So if that's not really your cup of tea, what about this one? This is a totem inspired scarf. It is such a good one as well. Beautifully soft, great for just wrapping up, especially if you do want to have a sleep. I've got to tell you, I really don't sleep well on planes. And I've travelled a lot. It's just one of those things. I might doze, but I don't think I'm going to sleep. So just knowing that I'm comfortable, I can have my eyes closed, but I just feel nice and cozy and comfortable. That's my top tip. So love these 2 for keeping warm on board. They're not too heavy. They'll pack up to nothing in your hand luggage as well. And I will link obviously everything that I've spoken about today. I'm going to link in the description box and the first comment. Now, finally, my absolute non-negotiable is this. It's not something I'm going to wear. No, that's not true. I am wearing it on my skin. This is This Works Deep Sleep Body Cocoon. It smells divine, girls. So I know it's not a fashion piece, but ultimately it's all about comfort for traveling long distances. Style, yes. Comfort too. We don't want to compromise style for comfort, however. This smells divine. It's lavender, it's patchouli, it's got that, it's just like a hug in a moisturizer. And I tend to put that on my hands, on my neck, it's just on my arms. It's just lovely. It will really make you feel secure, nourished. It's anti-anxiety, anti-stress. It's my little secret weapon when I'm traveling long distances. But it's all about the fashion, ladies. So yes, replacing these for flesh-coloured or black compression socks, and all about the cashmere. That's it. That's today's video. Just letting you know what I'm going to be traveling in on our long haul trip of a lifetime to Japan. Now, I am hoping to do some vlogging when I'm in Japan. I can't promise because I'm not the world's best vlogger, but I'm going to have a go. I'm going to take you through the shops and the streets, and oh my goodness, we're going to Tokyo, Fuji, Kyoto, back to Tokyo. It's a dream come true. Let's hope the weather holds out for us. It is going to be cold, but I've heard that it's actually quite dry. So that's fabulous. Until the next time, I've chosen this video for you to watch next. Bye for now.